right. Hey everyone. Welcome. All right. It looks like my video is really lagging. Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to be working on my Project Life for August. And I've got some really cool products. I'm trying to remember which one's Indian Summer. Okay. Don't remember if these were part of the kit or not. So I'm just testing out this kind of live stream thing. Never done it before. I am going to be doing some scrapbooking for my August Project Life page. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get all of these out of the way over here by the photos, and I'm going to cut down some of these papers. So what I do when I get these scrapbook papers, because I usually like to get the full size kit. The first thing I do is I get out my handy dandy paper drawer. I love this thing. This thing is ridiculously strong. So the first thing I do is I double check to make sure there isn't one direction on a page. Like this Bose page, I have to be careful the way I cut it. This page, it's just kind of generic, so I'm good to go here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to trim down 1 6-inch. Yeah, 1 6-inch slice of, actually no, I want a 4-inch slice, because then I can do, yeah. So I do this. So I do one strip, and this is now a 12x4 strip. So now what I do is I cut this into a 6x4 card. So I have one 6x4 card here, and then over here I'm going to cut this down into 2 3x4 cards. And I'm going to do this with all of these pages. So I find that this, and this paper is going to be fine this way. So I find that this gets me the most use out of my paper. So I can do a variety of different things. It really makes my paper go longer. And if I want to do a regular traditional scrapbook page, I still have a large section of the pattern piece of paper. So I can still do other things with it. I can trim those down and use them as as frames or backdrops on something else. So, and I'm really excited to do this month's page because, ooh, do I want horizontal stripes or do I want vertical stripes? I think I'll do horizontal stripes for this first one. I just got some new pocket pages for my quote-unquote Project Life or pocket scrapbooking. because Project Life is a brand name from Becky Higgins, and that's what I started with, was the actual Project Life brand. And I like flipping over the second one, that way you can see what the background paper or the back of that paper is. So Project Life brand, when I got into pocket scrapbooking back in 2014. Now, for the longest time, that's all there was the Project Life, the Becky Higgins brand. And then We Are Memory Keepers came out with their own brand. Now scrapbook.com has their own brand of not only the, I love that purple, not only the cards and stuff for it, but also the page protectors. And the reason that I'm excited about that, oh, this is going to be good. The reason I'm excited about that is because I was very frustrated with the Project Life page protectors, because one of the pockets is smaller than the other pockets, and it really is frustrating when you have a card that you've designed yourself, or that or a photo, because when I print my 3x4 photos for my Project Life, what I do is I print them. Let me see, I have some photos, I just cut them down. Hang on a second here. I print my 4x6 photos like normal, and then I print my 3x4 photos, 2 up on a 4x6 page, and then I just cut it down the middle. Well, with the fact that the Project Life pocket pages, that one pocket wasn't exactly 3x4, I had to trim whatever card or photo went down into that even more. So definitely definitely frustrated about that. So all right. So I am just going to keep on keeping on with this. Normally, if I was doing a regular process video, I would be speeding all of this up. But because I wanted to test my live stream, I am doing this all in real time. So I figured I would just chit chat a little bit while I'm doing it. So because of that issue with one of the pocket pages being the wrong, one of the pockets on the page being the wrong size, I decided to get some other brands of the pocket page protectors. So I was at Tuesday Morning a couple of weeks ago, and I picked up, they had a package of the We Are Memory Keepers pages that have the 4 4x6 photos and the 4 3x4 photos across the center. If you're familiar with Project Life and the Becky Higgins brand, that is design A. So that's my favorite design. I have used all the other, well, I've used a lot of the other, not all of the other. I've used a lot of the other ones, the other designs, and I just don't like them as much as I like design A. Now this page is different. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim off one of these, which is probably like 2 inches about. So I'm just going to trim off one of these, and I'm going to use this to make some of the cards that I'm doing. So I am going to just use some of these with some designs and stuff, and then I'm going to use some of these pattern papers. That was actually not bad. Use some of these pattern papers to make little DIY embellishments on the card. So, and I am just going to keep on keeping on. I see nobody is in here with me. That is okay, because we are just going to keep on keeping on. And maybe somebody else show up, and maybe they won't. There we go. All right, so now I've got I've got enough cards and enough of these little 2x2 squares. Somebody's bigger than a 2x2 square. Who's bigger than a 2x2 square? You're bigger than a 2x2 square. Do you need to be trimmed? No, you're actually the right size. So these all weren't exactly 2x2. Oh well. So, but now I have all of my cards cut out. So this is the back of this paper. This is the back of this paper. And so now I can get to figuring out which ones I want where, what I want my title card to be, how I'm going to, I already have a rough sketch of what I plan on doing. So I don't remember where I got these, but I have two different designs. I have one that has basically, it's like this is supposed to be 2 6x8 pages for like a December daily, and it has 3x4 photo or card placement in them. And then this one, I basically just drew lines in to make it a design. So you have 2 4x6 photos on the top and the bottom. This one's a little more even. 2 4x6 photos on the top, 2 4x6 photos on the bottom, and then a row of 4 3x4 photos in the middle. And actually I call these 4x6, but technically they're 6x4. In design or in printing, you always go the width across and then the vertical down. So that I have my little design here. I know which ones I want where, so I just need to figure out. I'll put my, where's my page protectors? Here we go. So this is the back. I have to cover up some of my company name stuff. This is the back of my July. So August is going to go in here. And I really like that dark blue with the stars. I think that would look good with these alphabet stickers, although this dark blue would look good with that as well. So I'm just going to flip over all the rest of these that I didn't in the beginning. I love this background. Actually, I think I'm going to go with that background. And then if I need another card like this, I can. So I think that's going to be my title card. And I think I'm going to use these Pink Fresh Puffy Sticker alphabet stickers. I usually have my title card with some type of date, something or other down here. So title card is going there. I'm going to be doing a design in this pocket. A photo of me with my, went to dinner with my friends at Cornish Pasties. I love that place. Okay, it looks like we are back. So I decided to get 2 pasties and eat half of each of them and then bring the other half home. So that's going to go there. I'm going to do a deco card for here. oh my God, my big Etsy order of last month. I know a lot of people who do Etsy full time, they're like $93. That's not a big order. But for my little Etsy shop, that's a really big order. That's like the second largest or third largest order I've ever had. So for me, that was an oh my God moment. Journaling card over here. I'm going to do a photo of some great weather that we had. We had a storm roll in. We didn't get much monsoon. Here in Arizona, we get these summer storms called monsoons. And we didn't get a lot of monsoon storms this summer, but we did get some in late August and here in September. Just enjoying a sip of my coffee from my favorite coffee mug, homemade coffee mug there. And then I'm going to do a deco down here, and then here are those ones from scrapbook.com. As you can see, it is virtually it's a little bit bigger this way, but that's okay because it gives me the right size pocket here, so I'm happy with that. I'll go ahead and link to all of the supplies I used down in the description below. But on this one, I'm going to do a journaling card here. Photo of my planner from an Instagram post that I did. I need to find a photo of Raven's, a new toy that I got her in some cool fall colors. Picture of my crazy cat who loves her boxes, hiding under the coffee table. And then a photo of, I got some mild liners. I was really excited about that. These things are awesome. A lot of people in the planner community use them. I just recently started, so I was really excited to get those. And then this is another one of those photos I was telling you about. So here are two 3x4 photos. I took a picture of my nails because I thought they looked really pretty. And it was something different. I normally wouldn't do pink. I'm not usually much of a pink person, but I thought that looked cool. And then another Instagram post with some new stickers from my shop. And I'm just going to cut that down real quick. And this is what I do with these photos. I print them 2 up and I just cut them down to 3. That needs just a smidge of a trim. My printer doesn't print perfect 3x4 photos, or 4x, like it, for a 3x4 photo, it prints it the divide of the 2 photos slightly offset. I've tried to correct it, but it's just a big pain. So I usually end up just trimming the photos slightly more because of that. And then these photos are going to go in toy deco, journal deco. I don't know where these are going to go, so I'm just going to stick them in here for now. And we will worry about it later. So, all right, well, I am going to go I keep saying I have 2 viewers, but I don't. All right, well, I am going to go end this stream. I was just testing it out. Hopefully the sound is good and the audio video quality is good. I'm going to go finish this up as a process video. That way I can speed it up. So take care, everybody.